You know, back in the day, Gameloft wasn't just moving offices. They were power-ups in the game of life, like 3 times. And Gameloft wasn't just playing Snake on those old-school phones, they were leveling up with the Java capabilities. These guys didn't just adapt to change. They rode the Java wave like surfers catching the biggest gaming tsunami. It's like they equipped their phones with a mega mushroom. And suddenly, Gameloft became a gaming giant, crushing it with epic titles. And now, for the first time, we will unravel the behind-the-scenes saga on YouTube. It's like we're sharing their secret code to success. We already have a video about its downfall, but there we didn't dive too much into their Symbian past. So grab your virtual popcorn, buckle up, and get ready for the laugh-out-loud journey of how Gameloft conquered the gaming world and became the king of Java games. Let's rewind to the ancient times of 1993 when mobile games were like mystical artifacts. Siemens tried sneaking Tetris into their S1 phone, but a patent hassle made them ghost the game. Yet if you're a secret agent with a 600-gram black and white phone from '94, you might still find it. Then, in the same era, IBM dropped the first ever smartphone, the Simon Personal Communicator. Picture this: calls, emails, calculator, and even a game called Scramble. It's like a time-traveling Swiss Army phone. In '94 only, Hagenuk MT2000 was also launched with Tetris, having soft keys and a hidden antenna. Sadly, it flopped and mobile gaming took a nap. But hold up, Nokia shook the gaming world in '97 with the 6110 and Snake, inspired by Blockade and Nibbler. Snake became a mobile legend, turning Nokia into a gaming empire. It's like Nokia handed us the first gaming crown. The 2000s brought new tech, giving devs the power to craft mobile masterpieces. To begin, let's understand a bit about the world of Java. Not the coffee kind, but the programming language. So, Java is like the wizard language of web applications, making them do magical stuff on the internet. Java is like the superhero of coding, creating both local legends and global superheroes in software. It's like having a Swiss Army knife in the coding universe. Versatile, free, and ready for any coding quest. But here's the thing, as cool as Java is, it's not the go-to for those big shot AAA games. Like you won't find your favorite blockbuster game flexing its muscles in Java. Except maybe Minecraft. But for everything else, Java is like this hero working behind the scenes, powering up your web pages, but chilling in the shadows, regarding the gaming red carpet. Fast forward to 1999 when wireless application protocol WAP hit the scene. Big names like Activision and Ubisoft jumped in, trying to WAP us with mobile games. But guess what? It was like trying to play hide-and-seek in slow-mo, not a winning strategy. WAP games were like the tortoises of gaming, slow, turn-based, and memory-challenged phones. Then in 2001, at the Java 1 conference, we saw Sonic, not yet blue, mind you, break the slowpoke curse with Java 2 Micro Edition, A2ME. It was like the flash on your phone, and Gameloft screamed, "Revolution incoming!" Suddenly, phones got smarter, memory got better, and a deal with network providers made games a local party. No more trying to profit from the average revenue per user, the real game was about to begin. Enter distinctive developments with Space Invaders and Gameloft dropping Siberian Strike, Prince of Persia, and the Asphalt hype train. And the world was ready for the birth of Gameloft and Java games. It's like the gaming gods whispered, "Let there be Java fun." Now, let's head over to the Gameloft saga. Founded in December '99, these game wizards have cooked up over 190 games for more than 10,000 smartphones and tablets in 11 languages. It's like a gaming buffet for your pocket. With hits like Asphalt, Splinter Cell, Real Football, and Prince of Persia, they're the rock stars of the mobile gaming world. Now, Alexandre de Rochefort, the CFO, that's like the money guru, spilled the beans on Gameloft's defining moments. Hold on to your controllers. Back in 2002, Nokia and Siemens went all in, integrating Java into their phones. Nokia was the boss of all handsets, and Siemens was a big deal too. It was like the gaming industry's birth certificate got stamped, a major power-up moment. Before this Java invasion, the tech scene was like a lame party with WAP. No fun allowed. But thanks to Nokia and Siemens, the gaming universe got a serious upgrade. Gameloft, you've been leveling up for 2 decades. Moving on to Gameloft's playbook for success, it's like their epic quest for glory. So in the gaming realm of 2006, Gameloft was like, let's set up studios in Hyderabad, Shanghai, and Beijing. It's like spreading their gaming empire to different corners of the map. Why? To slash their production costs like a ninja slashing through enemies. They shifted their base to India and China, where the gaming magic happens for way fewer gold coins, thanks to low-cost manpower and infrastructure. Imagine it like this. They swapped the fancy gaming headquarters for places where they could get more games for their buck. And boom! By doing this, they chopped down their production costs by a whopping 30%. It's like finding a cheat code for real real-life savings. Gameloft played the game smart. Well, this was just the beginning. During the mid-gaming struggles of 2006 for Gameloft, they were in a fierce battle with their arch-nemesis, EA Mobile, trying to grab more gamers for their squad. So they put on their thinking helmets and unleashed a new game plan, Gameloft Connect. It's like their own magical software where you could snag and install games on your mobile. A gamer's dream, right? But hold up, even with all the excitement, it turned out to be a bit like trying to play hide-and-seek with a ninja. Tricky. The big boss, Michael Guillemot, was all hyped, saying it would unlock a treasure trove of new gamers. Sadly, reality hit harder than a boss fight. The number of players using the Gameloft Connect was like finding a legendary Pokemon. Super rare. It didn't even cover the cost of keeping it alive. So within a year, they had to hit the reset button and say, game over, GL Connect. Sometimes, even the coolest ideas need a respawn. But it was Gameloft's comeback that surprised everyone, even EA. Imagine this epic showdown in 2006. Mobile and Gameloft locked in a fierce duel, teetering on the edge of equal greatness. Gameloft was like, no way, we can't let EA snatch up all the gaming territory. So they pulled a move straight out of their gaming arsenal. They decided to flood the market with a whopping 200% more than before. Gameloft hired more heroes, expanding their squad by 50%, and pumped out a mind-blowing 55 games in 2007. That's like dropping a new game almost every week. Talk about a gaming feast. They were the talk of the town, always in the news, and EA Mobile was left doing a double take. EA Mobile, on the other side, teamed up with their sibling EA Games, but their game count in 2007 was like finding gold in Minecraft. Just 13 games. Even though EA Mobile's games rocked the charts, Gameloft had a secret weapon. They sold more games overall, raking in that sweet revenue. It's like Gameloft played the game of quantity and quality, and it worked like a charm. EA Mobile was probably scratching their heads, wondering how Gameloft pulled off this gaming wizardry. Post the epic showdown with EA Mobile, Gameloft still had some more epic moves up their sleeves. From the get-go, one of their star tactics is teaming up with the big shot brands. Picture this, they throw real names and logos into their games, making it feel like you're gaming with the A-listers. They've got licenses for major movie hits. Think Mission Impossible, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3, Captain America, CSI series, Driver, Fast and Furious, Harry Potter, Avatar, Jurassic Park, Lost Planet, Prince of Persia, Spider-Man, The Dark Knight Rises, Brothers in Arms, and even Die Hard. And hey, they've rubbed shoulders with sports champs like Tiger Woods and celebs like Paris Hilton. It's like a gaming VIP party. And here comes the iPhone gaming saga. So back in 2007, Apple dropped the iPhone bomb, and both Gameloft and EA Mobile jumped into the gaming arena. They were slinging games at $10 a pop on the App Store. It's like paying gold coins for a game ticket. It was a fierce showdown between Gameloft and EA Mobile, and EA had the upper hand with its fancy games made with their sibling, EA Games. But hold up, Gameloft's CEO, Mr. Guillemot, had a plot twist in mind. He was like, let's flood the iPhone market with more games, but dropped the price to $0.99. It's a gamer's dream deal. Think of it like a game strategy. Gameloft went all in with 99-cent games, throwing a curveball at freelancers and small gaming companies trying to make a name on Apple's online store. It's like Gameloft played the price war, and with their big brand and tons of games, they had the upper hand. They cornered the market, and those small fries had to pack up their controllers and leave. Lesson learned, a 99-cent game might be mightier than a gold-plated sword in the gaming universe. Well, it's time to wrap up Gameloft's gaming journey. It's like their quest for glory in the mobile gaming realm. Gameloft's like the wizard with 21 studios and a massive squad of 6,000 gaming warriors. They're rocking it with over 200 partners in 100 countries. It's like they've got allies all over the gaming map. It's not your average loot. They've got epic in-house games that'll blow your mind. And get this, they've got a whopping 166 million monthly active users. It's like a gaming party that never ends. Fast forward to 2014 and Gameloft's predicting the future like gaming prophets. They set up an in-house agency, made strategic pals in Asia Pacific, and did a major makeover of their creative squads. In 2016 to 2018, they're not just leveling up. They're entering a phase of mega profitable growth. Imagine this, they're aiming for sales that could buy you a gaming kingdom. 350 million euros. With 30% from advertising, their operating profit target, a cool 65 million euros. And they're stacking up free cash flow like in-game currency, aiming for over 85 million euros. It's like Gameloft Gameloft's got the cheat codes for real-world success. But that's also hurting its legacy, as the game which Gameloft publishes today doesn't match with the caliber their games had shown earlier. That's what has led to its downfall, something we talked about in one of our earlier videos, which also got a lot of love from the audience. If you haven't watched it, click the video on the screen. If you liked this one, make sure to give it a thumbs up and suggest me in the comments which game or publisher should I cover in the next one. Until then, subscribe for more Game Explainers.